Jobs Friday Analysis http ntv4x.com News ID 42A2DD87 2020 10:13 11 AM US dollar September USD up at 93.120. Energies September 20 crude is down at 41.57. Financials The September 20 30-year bond is up 11 ticks and trading at 182.19. Indices The September S&amp 500 emini contract is 69 ticks lower and trading at 3,327.00. Gold The August 20th gold contract is trading up at 2069.90. Gold is 5 ticks higher than its close. NBSP Initial conclusion This is not a correlated market. The dollar is up and crude is down, which is normal, and the 30-year bond is trading higher. The financials should always correlate with the US dollar such that if the dollar is lower then bonds should follow and vice versa. The S&amp is lower and crude is trading lower, which is not correlated. Gold is trading higher, which is not correlated with the US dollar trading up. I tend to believe that gold has an inverse relationship with the US dollar, as when the US dollar is down, gold tends to rise in value and vice versa. Think of it as a seesaw, when one is up the other should be down. I point this out to you to make you aware that when we don't have a correlated market, it means something is wrong. As traders you need to be aware of this and proceed with your eyes wide open. At this time Asia is trading lower with the exception of the Indian Sensex exchange, which is fractionally higher. Currently all of Europe is trading lower. NBSP possible challenges to traders today. Average hourly earnings is out at 8:30 AM Estate. This is major. Non-farm employment change is out at 8:30 AM Estate. This is major. Unemployment rate is out at 8:30 AM Estate. This is major. Final wholesale inventories is out at 10 AM Estate. This is major. Consumer credit is out at 3 PM Estate. This is major. NBSP Treasuries We VE elected to switch gears a bit and show correlation between the 30-year bond ZB and the S&amp futures contract. The S&amp contract is the Standard & Poor's and the purpose is to show reverse correlation between the two instruments. Remember, it's likened to a seesaw, when up goes up the other should go down and vice versa. Yesterday the ZB made its move at around 8 AM Estate. The ZB hit a low at around that time and the S&amp moved lower. If you look at the charts below, ZB gave a signal at around 8 AM Estate and the S&amp moved lower at around the same time. Look at the charts below and you'll see a pattern for both assets. ZB hit a low at around 8 AM Estate and the S&amp was moving lower shortly thereafter. These charts represent the newest version of multi-charts and I've changed the time frame to a 15-minute chart to display better. This represented a shorting opportunity on the 30-year bond. As a trader you could have netted about 20 ticks per contract on this trade. Each tick is worth $31.25. Please note the front month for the ZB is now September 20. The S&amp contract has been changed to September 20. I've changed the format to Renko bars such that it may be more apparent and visible. Charts courtesy of multi-charts built on an AMP platform. NBSP bias. Yesterday we gave the markets a neutral bias as all instruments were pointed higher yesterday morning, and whenever that happens or conversely the instruments are pointed lower there is no correlation, hence the neutral bias. The Dow closed higher by 185 points and the other indices gained ground as well. Today, given that it is non-farm payrolls jobs Friday, we will maintain a neutral bias. Could this change? Of course. Remember, anything can happen in a volatile market. NBSP commentary. Yesterday unemployment claims came in far better than expected and the markets used that as fuel to go higher. Today, given that it is Jobs Friday, we will maintain a neutral bias. Why? Because historically speaking the markets have never shown any sense of normalcy on this day, and depending on the news reported could go in any direction. Something to be mindful of if trading. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.